Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all things makeup and beauty related that I cannot live without. It's almost like a favorites video, but not quite, like not like a monthly favorites. This is like a lifetime favorites. Almost kind of like my ride or die, but I use these consistently week after week, month after month. I can't stop reaching for them. I love them so much. So some of them I do have drugstore and I do have high-end items. Some of these products also are newer, meaning like I haven't used them for like a year. Like a couple of these products I've been using for like a year. Like I can't stop reaching for them. But some of these products I've probably been using consistently for like 2 to 3 months. Like I cannot stop using them. And they've just like quickly become like a staple in my beauty routine or my daily makeup. And yeah, so I'm gonna stop rambling because I always do that in intros. I'm gonna stop rambling. We're gonna jump right into it. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing before you leave and give this video a big 2 thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And yeah, let's get into it. So let's start with something that I have talked about 100 times on my channel, and I can't stop loving it and using it, and that is my nails. So these are what the nails look like. They are Kiss nails. I get mine at Wal-Greens, but they are at Walmart, Target. They are everywhere. These are brand new ones. These, you can wear them natural, like how I have them right here, or you can put polish on them. That changes the game for these nails. Like before, you were always stuck with like what I have, or you had to do like a French manicure or something like that. No longer. We are no longer living like that. This is incredible. These are just a glue-on nail. I absolutely love them. I usually, like an average, depending on how much I beat the hell out of my hands, I usually get like 10 days out of them. Like 10 days to 2 weeks, it depends. And I love them. I cannot say enough good things about them. They are pretty cheap. I think they're $5.99 at Wal-Greens, and Wal-Greens was just having a sale. They are buy 2 get the 3rd free, so I did that. They have all different lengths. I usually get the real short, but I did just get the medium ones because I'm thinking about having longer nails. And they also have like a long length as well. So yeah, I can't stop using these. So my second I'm grouping these together. It's 2 different things, but it's kind of one category. And the second thing that I'm going to talk about is like a quick way to clean your brushes. So I have 2 things. So I have the Ulta Beauty Smarts New Hue Shadow Switching Pan. And all you do, you can tell I've already used it, is all you do is you take a dirty brush. Let's take this one. And you just kind of pat it around in there, rub it around, and it takes all the pigment off your brush. So you don't, like that was my thing, is every time I needed to clean my brush when I was like first really getting into makeup, is I would have to like deep clean them, like actually wash them in like a solution. And then you can't use your brushes for a little bit because you have to let them dry. So I wanted something that would like just like take the color off, or like maybe like a quick sanitize. And these are the 2 things that I have. So this is like dry shadow, and then you can actually wet this little sponge in the center to take off like cream shadows or liners or something like that. But I thoroughly enjoy this. And then the other one, these are cleansing brush wipes from Sephora. So these do get your brushes wet, but not like completely saturated. So I don't want to open it because it's my last one and I need to save it. I have to get another pack. But these are the cleansing brush wipes. Think of it like a makeup wipe for your brushes. So it's like a little cloth in here, like a little wet wipe. You'll take the cloth. You know what? I'll use a tissue as an example. You would take your little cloth and you would just rub. And then I usually take a paper towel and just wipe them off because they are a little bit wet after you use the wipe. So just with the paper towel, like a quick dry, and you are good to go. So those have drastically changed my life. Between, like I said, the switching pan and the wipes, it makes putting on my makeup, and it just makes like using my brushes like 10 times easier. And I don't know what I would do if I didn't have them. It would be a lengthy process every time I needed to clean my brushes. So let's talk about a hair product. So I have talked about this, I believe, in one of my empties videos. This is the Sacha Inchi oil. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Omega 3, 6, 9 Rescue and Repair Hair Mask with quinoa and rose of Jericho extracts. It's to nourish and rebuild damaged, distressed hair. It's color safe and sulfate free. They're cruelty free as well, same moisture as a brand. This is what the packaging looks like. You can get this at Target, you can get them at Ulta. The last time I was at Target, they didn't have it though, they were sold out. So I usually go to Ulta for this. So I am almost out. So you guys can probably tell that my hair is pretty chemically processed. Like, now I got that pink in there. Like, no, that's not my natural hair color. So I really needed a hair mask to like revive my hair because it takes a beating. This brings my hair back to life. I love this stuff so much. I have been using this for about a year, maybe even longer, maybe even closer to like 2 years, because I've been blonde for about 2 years now. So this has been around for a while and it smells weird. It smells really weird. It doesn't smell bad, it just smells weird. Like, it smells really natural, if that makes sense. Like, it's definitely not an artificial scent. Like, maybe that's what quinoa and rose of Jericho smells like. I don't know, but it doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell bad, it's just different. It's just weird, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna like move into like makeup now. Like, we've talked about like some kind of miscellaneous beauty items, but I really want to talk about like makeup for a bit. So the first kind of makeup item that I have, even though it's not really makeup, but it kind of is, it's a lash glue, and it's drugstore. This is the Duo Brush On Adhesive for lashes, like for false lashes. And I love this stuff so much. I have been using this for, like I said, about a year. And it was a YouTuber that recommended it, and I can't remember who the YouTuber was. But I bought the, like when I was first really getting into makeup, I bought like the Squeeze On Duo glue. Where like it's like you squeeze it on, it's like a little squeeze tube. That one sucks, don't buy that one. The Duo Brush On Adhesive is completely different, and it's just a little teeny tiny brush, and I love it so much. It's so good. So for anybody that doesn't know, I saw Gaga, Lady Gaga, in concert about 2 weeks ago, and so I did my makeup at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Went to the concert started at like 8. So through then, my lashes were on, everything was fine, no problems. Then on the way home, so from like the venue where she was performing to our train station to go back home was like a 25-30 minute walk. So we actually got a pedicab, which is like the guy that like the bike that like pulls you in the cab behind it. If you haven't ridden one of those, like, you need to do it because it is so fun. So anyway, so we got in the pedicab, and you go pretty fast in the pedicab. Like, they screw. Like, they definitely, it's not like a leisurely ride. Like, it's really fun and they get you there on time, but they go pretty fast. And I could feel my lashes like, like my lashes were like catching wind. Like speeding on the pedicab, and I was so afraid that they were gonna fall off. I mean, not that it mattered, it was the end of the night, but like, you know, still, I didn't want to lose them. So they were like catching wind, like flying on this pedicab, and this glue held up. It held up. I didn't lose either lash. It was perfect. The only thing I mean, but it's understandable. I was wearing those lashes and this lash glue for about like 11 or 12 hours, so like the inner corner kind of started to like peel up, but like the middle and like the outer, like they were still like stuck. Like when I got home and I peeled them off, I was like, oh my god, like I can't believe how like strong it's still stuck on there. So for a drugstore eyelash glue, like what up? So definitely this is like my all-time favorite lash glue. I love it so much. I'm like getting really excited like talking about these things because this is like my These are like my ride or die. Like I use these things all the time and I just like get so excited. It's like, oh my God, good makeup. Oh. So let's like stick with makeup. We're gonna keep moving with makeup. So I have a foundation. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Foundation, Skin Transforming Foundation. So that is what it looks like. You can see that it is very well loved. I have the shade Ivory. It is the foundation that I'm wearing today. And I love how this foundation makes my skin look. It never settles into fine lines or pores. Maybe after a while. Like, I wore this to the Gaga concert, so I was wearing it for about 12 hours, and it did definitely kind of like settle in the smile lines, but it's been on for 12 hours, like, you know? So I've been using this foundation for about a year now, and this is like one of the first foundations I bought when I was like really getting into makeup. Like when I was thinking about starting my YouTube channel, like I really got into makeup, and this is like one of the first like drugstore foundations that I bought. And I can't stop using it. I love it. Like I don't know what it is about it. Like I said, I just think it makes my skin look really good and like flawless, and it doesn't emphasize texture. It doesn't crease. I just love this foundation and I can't stop reaching for it. And I believe it's 11 or 12 bucks, which is not too bad. And I should add that it is a medium coverage foundation, but you can build it up in the places that you like, which I really like too, because I love full coverage foundations, but sometimes it's just too much product on your face and it can get really cakey. And so I always kind of prefer a medium coverage that you can build up to full if you want. But I love this stuff so much. I need to stop talking about it. We need to move on. So my second kind of makeup item really should not come as a surprise to anybody. So this is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is all over YouTube. I shouldn't even have to talk about it, but I do confirm that it is probably the best. No, it is. It's the best translucent powder that I have used. This is like my go-to powder for baking. I just love it. And I kind of went on a mission to like find a drugstore dupe for it because this is pretty expensive. This is what, $30 or $40. But the closest that I found is the Coty Airspun. That is a close dupe, but I wouldn't say it's like a perfect match. Just nothing comes close to this, and I can't stop using it. I just love it so much. I haven't been using it for a while, or for a very long time, because I didn't want to buy it, I couldn't afford it, but I did buy it. I bought it before the wedding, which was in July. So I bought it like late June because I wanted a powder that was like 100% flashback proof that I could set my face with, and it's just a great powder. And really since the end of July, since like the end of June, I haven't really used another powder. I can't stop using this. I love this so much, and it is absolutely a staple in my collection now. Or it's a staple in my collection, but it's a staple in my makeup routine now. I love it. I bring this everywhere, traveling, everything. So the last product that I have to talk about it's a little bit different. It's beauty related, but it's not makeup or it's not like hair or anything like that. It's actually a perfume that I can't stop using. I love this perfume. It is honestly what I wear every day, and I just love this so much. I can't imagine life without it. So that is what the packaging looks like. Has a little sprayer, and I love this stuff so much. So I am absolutely terrible at describing perfumes. It's just I think that smells nice. So I'm actually gonna go on the Ulta website and I will read to you what the scent description is. So it is a 4.8 rating for 12 reviews, so people do love this. So the top notes are dewy melon, daffodil, and water mint. The mid notes are spring daisy, water lily, and violet leaves, and the base note is fluid musks and sleek woods. The pure scent of rainfall has been captured with the Clean Rain Eau de Parfum spray. Hints of daffodil, dewy melon, water lilies, daisies, sheer musk embrace the moment when droplets cling to flower petals and the world feels quiet, soft, and bright. So this is actually the review that made me want to buy this perfume. They don't sell this in stores. This is online only. And it was the reviews that made me want to buy this. And it's just so worth it. So this is the review. I have a serious problem with purchasing scents. This is one of my top 10 favorites. It is truly a fresh, dewy, aquatic, yet cozy scent. I can wear this in the hottest temperatures and the coldest, and it just fits just as well in both. I will purchase this as long as they make it, and there is no animal testing, which is the icing on the cake. Very happy with this company, but extremely and overly happy with this scent. I had debated purchasing this one for years, never tried it because it's online only, but finally took the leaps once I received a roller ball of it. So glad. Only drawback is that it cannot be permanently embedded into my skin, lol. So that was actually the review that I read that like made the decision for me. I was not a huge perfume fan, really. Like I never wore perfume at all. And it was actually my best friend that convinced me to start wearing perfume. And the way that she described it was so funny. So we were talking about when we need to like get out the door really fast, what are the like essential things, like I mean like basic essential things that we do in order to get out the door. So me, it was like BB cream, brushing my teeth, and I can't remember like what the third thing was, but hers, like her number one or number two was to put perfume on. And I was like, really? Like perfume? Or like that's your like essential, like you can't leave the house unless you have perfume on? And the way she described it made me laugh so much. She was like, yeah, Jess, because you don't have to wear makeup to be beautiful, which is true, right? Like you can be, I guess, naturally beauty, or people can find you beautiful without wearing makeup. You don't have to wear makeup to be beautiful. She's like, but no one is going to find you beautiful or attractive if you smell bad. So that just like changed the game for me. I was like, oh my, like she's right. Like I need to smell good. So that is kind of what like started like me like buying perfume and like hoarding perfume. But it's become an absolute staple and I can't stop using it. I haven't found a perfume that I love this much. And again, I'm gonna stop talking about it, but this is like what it was, that like, I feel like when you smell perfume, after a while, like they all start to smell the same and they start to like burn your nose and stuff. This perfume does not do that. All right guys, so that wraps up this video. I think it's probably gonna be a little bit of a longer one because I rambled a lot, so thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this video, as always, thumbs up, consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.